folks, here we are, getting ready for the 2 o'clock stream. So let's get started. So really today, I'm gonna continue doing some SMITE, but really, you know, I think it is important for us to kind of start talking shop. And so in that sense, like, you know, really, let's start talking about, you know, some actual things. I mean, I know we've been talking about games and stuff, but I mean, as we know, there's more to things than just that. I don't know, I'm kind of like, and especially with what's been going on recently these days, you know, talking about the stuff that's been going on in the media these days, you know, I mean, these are all pieces that I think are really important to, you gotta have a space to talk about them. I think gamers don't really have the space, not even the language sometimes, to talk about these things. Alright, so I guess I'm left with the Guardian. Alright. Got some Cthulhu action going on. Oh, he's got an avatar on? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, that's sweet. Yeah, so I mean, thinking about things, you know, talking about what's, I don't know, been happening lately. I think even in the media, man, like, you know, I heard about the, you know, the 9-year-old girl, you know, 9-year-old black girl. You know, that was something I was like, you know, that's something that it really is not a shock. I mean, that's the unfortunate part about it, right? Something that happens pretty frequently and regularly. You know, but we always treat it like it's some kind of shock. To me, that's like, yeah, that just kind of perpetuates the same issue, right? Like, we're sitting there saying, oh, this is a travesty, oh, this is an issue. But then again, we're not really turning around and really addressing that, so I mean, I feel like this is really just a continuation of everything that's been happening since the summer, you know, and onward. Let's go with that for right now. So I heard Tiamat is supposed to be equally as big. It's kind of Cthulhu in them, maybe not as big. team is missing, huh? Oh. Alright, took some blows. Alright, I need to probably back. Ow. Nice, got some likes on Twitter. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like especially these days, like, what do you do is like being a gamer. You know, I feel like most times you're streaming, there's not necessarily space to kind of talk about shit. Nor do people actually really want to talk about stuff. You know, so it's like that's often a struggle. Yeah, you probably shouldn't stand in the mire. Yeah, he's backing. There you go. Yep. There you go. Alright. We gotta get it back. Let's see what's going on. Oh, dang, Ryan. I didn't know he was healing. Yeah. I'm back in. Hello, hello, viewers. Thanks for joining us. Doing a game of some Joust. Playing Cthulhu. Which to me is always interesting because, you know, I mean, it's I think a pretty well-known fact that H.P. Lovecraft had a lot of like racist tendencies within really just his ideology about stuff. And it's like, you know, at what point, I feel like that's always the case, right? So even in games, at what point do you, I don't know, stop having stuff like that go on? I don't think you really do. Ah, man. Yeah, it's because Cthulhu's slow. Hello. How are you doing today, viewer? Hey, what's going on? Glad to have you join us today. Oh, Miles not a good pick at that moment. I'm gonna hang back here. taking that buff. Cthulhu's just being Cthulhu. Yep. I knew that was coming. Yeah, alright. Yeah. They're trying to bait us. Dang. He's not really hitting those, is he? Kind of missing those beams. Those are pretty essential, man. I also don't want to jump in there. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Downs is going to get picked. Yeah, it's one of those things. How's this guy even still here, man? Dude, get out of here, man. Ah, cool stuff. You joining? What kind of? What kinds of things are you into? What kinds of, like, what's your? Ooh. Can I save you guys real quick? Don't know about that. Donzo, that's probably not a great idea. Okay. Man, the dives. They're like, we're gonna dive your whole team. Not a huge fan of the dives. Yeah, I'm out of mana. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Yeah, why am I getting all the kills, man? Yeah, so, you know, well, my whole thing is I'm a, you know, a lot of my life is also about psychology. And I'm also a therapist. So, you know, you got a therapist gaming at the same time. You know, that's something you don't see very often. Cthulhu. Yeah. Plan is to eventually have, you know, other folks on who want to talk shop, game, and, you know, just have a good time. So I'll be looking for folks who, you know, want to do some co-streaming and stuff like that. Maybe talk about, you know, some things that you don't, I think, hear gamers talk about very often. Or at least have the space to talk about stuff. Meanwhile, watching some cool shit happen. You know. Yeah, that was probably not a good idea, man. We're kind of overextended right now. Just waiting for them to decide that they want to gank. Man, this Ra is just missing these moves, man. I'm like, is Danza getting his coins? I'm like, you know he needs his coins, right? I'm like, where's this Cthulhu? Yeah, he's just waiting on a pick, man. I really just started picking them up. Like it kind of, I main Freya more so. Probably mages more so. But I feel like if I'm gonna do randos most of the time, I have to at least play Guardian if I don't want my team to probably die horribly. I'll main Athena, like that's, you know, that's probably one of the Guardians that I do tend to main. Hey, Ra, you hit him! Yay! You finally hit that dude. Oh, how are you gonna get my kill? Nice. I love Thanatos. He's like probably one of the, in my opinion, really one of the stronger assassins. It's been that way for really consistently. I used to play Smite probably back on like, crap, I can't even remember when it first came out, like 2012 or something like that. I feel like he's really kind of outlasted Kali as being a... I mean, Kali's still pretty good, but I think he tends to have more versatility. Yeah, that was mine, Donza. You didn't have to run for me, Donza. Yay! Oh, dang, man. So I mean, you could have killed him. You could have killed him. I body blocked for you. You still missed it, man. Dang. Well, time to go. Man, really? So slow, Cthulhu. We'll go with that. Yeah. Let's see. We get some boots. Because Thanatos is slow. And you're dead. Yeah, I'm not as fast as him now. But I can at least hurt you. Ah, you're running. Yeah, I've always, I'd say I play Yamoya, you know, need a little bit of some heals and some tankiness. It's always been one of my favorites. Yeah, that's right, man. The skill shots, not his favorite things. It's kind of why I like this more than League, really, to be honest. Just because there's really the skill shots difference. Like I used to like League is probably my main for like at least like 6-7 years. And gotcha. It's like a Cthulhu match off. Which one is the real Cthulhu? No one knows. Oh, this is Mercury or Apollo, I mean. Oh, sorry, I thought I forgot you were still chasing me. Get him! Oh, he's like, I gotta go full mode. Alright. Well, they're kinda slow though. Oh cool. 100 guard. Do you have any other folks that you kind of main or side? Or what you're kind of... Like, what do you tend to go for? Yeah, he's like, I gotta go. You trying to surrender? Why are you trying to surrender? Yeah, I mean, like, no? Like, we're not losing. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would say that's... Like, what do you like about Cthulhu? I mean, I like it generally has a pretty good tank kit. Take that. You'll probably gotta back off. Cause... no, they're still down. Yeah, that sounds like I gotta back off. Oh, just Cthulhu. You're just kind of running around now. Yeah, right? That's the best part, I think, that you can just drive people insane. And then they don't really know what to do. You're just insane. Oh, I got shut down. Fine. Almost. Probably go for the tainted hand. Yeah, normally I feel like I like usually the way that they do kits and Smite better than some of the other stuff. I feel like League they kind of started doing a variety with kits, but I mean, still not really in comparison to their old champs, and so it's a lot of balance issues. So I feel like Smite has been mostly pretty good about that for like most of the iteration, or at least, you know, addressing issues that do come up pretty well. And they're more willing to experiment with other kits. Yeah, this dude. And this and that stuff. Aw, I'm out. Now should move too. Yep. Gotta push these lanes out, yo. Yeah, my plan is to eventually probably get back into maybe been doing a little bit of ranked. It's been a while. No, I'm super rusty. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, who's that? Is that Don? Don's that? Why do you... You're so tanky though. Why is you tanky, Donza? I mean, I get it, but... Yeah, this is like we gotta go. Because if they kill us, we're done. Oh, that's what I've been telling y'all. You can't tell me to defend. Yeah. Did not have enough really damage, I feel like. Betcha that's what it was. Look at these stats. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, relatively pretty good. Really, I feel like they did more minion. Much more structure. They're just taking points. Yeah, normally, yeah, I've mastered, like most of the people that I've mastered in some form. Yeah, it's like a mix of a little bit of some warriors, some guardians, yeah, kind of across the board. Yeah, that new Poupalon skin is pretty sweet, but it's super good. Nice. I got an ad from one of them. Yeah, I'd say my favorite thing probably to do sometimes. Oh, nice. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like, let's. Hey, I'm down to play a match. Let's see here. Oh, they haven't chosen anything. That's rare. Oh, they chose Bears. I'll take that. Yeah, Pele. So maybe a mage. Everybody plays a mage this year. Oh, do like some Aphrodite. Let's do it. Yeah, I want to get the new Battle Pass skin for Aphrodite. I think that's pretty sweet looking. Sylvanas. Oh, they got a diamond Donzo, nice. Starters. Cooldown reduction. Alright, let's see. Maybe shield to start. My favorite, I'd say it's between Arena and Joust. I'd say I like the quicker game modes. I like Conquest, but I feel like Conquest really reminds me too much of League Summoner's Rift. So I'm like, eh. I feel like Arena is pretty unique to the Smite in some ways. Yeah. What about yours? What's your favorite game mode? Who's getting the kiss? Pele, you have him too. The smooch. No one can stop the smooch. Oh, Ares, you're in there. I cannot save you. Yeah, really? Yeah, you better kind of run, Pele, as best as you can. Wow. I'm surprised you live. Ow. Conquest, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You do Thanatos Jungle on Conquest. Like, honestly, the only reason I don't play Conquest is because I don't usually have folks to play with. And so, it's real hard to play Conquest randos. It's like too many people, I find. Joust, I mean, you know, it's not as bad when there's a little less. So, hey, if you ever if you're doing conquest and play, I'd be down for that. Yeah, yeah. Ow. They really don't want me alive. Yeah, Aries. I'll stun them for you. Because you're my brothers. Oh wait, did you try and get me to take a jump with that? Sorry dude, I'm nowhere near you. Where's this pit going? Yeah, sup. How's it going? Just doing some Smite, just some Joust. Talking about favorite game modes, what folks like to see. Yeah, that was a bad idea, guys. That's gonna get you killed. Yeah, that's all I got for that, dude. Those doves, man. They're vicious. Oh. Well, that's probably not a great idea. The audio levels are low because my mic is not directly in front of my face. So when I get it this close, it tends to be a little better. Sometimes it's a little hard to see, so I'm still trying to move some stuff around so I have a little bit more, I think, ability to kind of see and talk and have folks see me. How's that? Is that better? Let's get this Lotus Crown. Yeah, let me see. Let me turn it up in OBS. Alright, how about that? Does that sound any better? Like as of right now, this is probably as high as it's gonna go. Yeah, cool. Yeah, at this point, it's just like trying to get some pieces down, figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, having some fun and talking to some stuff. Oh man, that was intense. Well, that was not what I was looking for. Ow. Oh, hey. Yeah, awesome. Well, that makes me excited. Even more excited. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I'd just be trying to kind of engage folks, kind of give little tips here and there for stuff. Especially like, hey, what are some things that are going to help folks game better from a mental health perspective? Can't get tilted too much. Don't work too well. Meanwhile, I'm going to try and stay alive. And that might not happen. Nope. Yeah. Appreciate the support. Especially these days, right? It's like, it's kind of hard to always be in physical proximity. So, the internet, the digital supports, and all forms of support are much welcome. And you know, we have much love for y'all too. So, all right, Aries, you're kind of engaging already, huh? All right. I see what you're doing, but you should probably back off, Aries. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying. So I'd be trying to keep y'all alive. Oh, see it. Ow. Hey, Chris. Hello. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, this is why I was like, I gotta find a time to stream during the day because normally I stream in the early ass hours of the morning. I'm doing pretty good, man. You know, raising a 2-year-old and you know teaching psychology and shit, man. So it's like a big difference from like where I was last year. Mainly these days, and then decided, you know what? Why not stream? Like I play enough video games as it is. Really, I've been playing video games since I was probably like 5. So I'm like, why not just do it? Like you're the healer, we're gonna kill you. Yeah, it's that Danza keeps getting there. Right in it. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where like, oh, this might be game for this one. Yep. Oh well. It's pretty good. Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to just get more into the field for stuff, figure out like, you know, what are some ways to kind of engage folks, get people more interested in what's going on. Really, because you know I got stuff that I want to be able to provide for folks and help folks with. So, you know, I'm all here for that. All right, let's see here. Alright. So probably gonna do one more. Maybe seeing if anybody kind of wants to join in on this one. Gotta mess around with all of this crazy amount of stuff. Yeah, I don't even have most of this stuff. Alright, we'll do one arena. Oh, nice! Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the host. Ah, nice, in game. Nice emotes. Yeah, this is like my stream time in between like work stuff. It's like the deal these days. It's like I find I really don't have like oodles of like dedicated time, but if anything, I can at least like do a, I don't know, like a little thing here and there, you know, something. Especially these days, you gotta kind of switch into like doing stuff in smaller quantities. I find. I like it. It's got a dog, or as someone say, a Doge. Yeah, what do you guys think about Dogecoin? Alright, somebody not locked in. Yeah, 2 people. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I asked. I don't know really nothing about that. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I'm like... Right? Yeah, I don't know better. Oh, what? Somebody stole your Bitcoin? Oh, man. Yeah, that's just messed up. Right? Yeah, it was worth a lot last week. I mean, I've seen a lot of people starting to buy into Bitcoin again. Yeah, that's that cryptocurrency piece. Yo, Picasso, welcome back. Glad you could join us. So this is a challenge for me, this game, because I'm going to attempt to have this game end in a very short amount of time. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see if we can. I wonder if I can get first blood. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Yeah, it's like midday. Nice to kind of do the midday feel. How about yourself? How you doing? Oh no, I'm about to get attacked. Ow. Yeah, it's gonna be a slightly harder one because we got Aphrodite. Yeah, same here. Yeah, right. It's like middle of the day. I feel like, especially these days, you know, it's like a weird thing. You know, our time is like really kind of. Oh, that was not fun. Yeah, I'm not happy about this Scylla, which I'm not really familiar with. I don't think the mythology behind the character. I know she's a Greek. Ow. Oh, they got that dude. That's where the darkness came from. Ow. 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 Oh, their horse is actually kind of good. Oh, no. I mean, if anything, you know, she would be like happy to talk to you more about that. Like, oh, you're engaged in that? I'll tell you more. Like, this was the like my wife was the person that like Mormons answers the door, and I was like, hey, you know, you shouldn't like maybe not answer the door. And she's like, I'm gonna answer the door and share my religion. I was like, that's new. And then they didn't come back, so I was like, oh, I guess that actually kind of works. Go away, Horace. Go away. I don't want what you selling, Horace. So I might get my wish anyway that this game will end early, because my team is not doing too hot with stuff. Yeah, somebody see. That's what happens. You get people starting to get. I feel like people start getting salty right now. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. She's gonna think it's hilarious. She's gonna be like, "Why did you say that?" She's like, "I would have told her anything." No, she'll just think it's funny. I feel like nobody's actually attacking the people they're supposed to be attacking. This is a strange match. Yeah. Well, you know, you were like, you wanted to like be like, oh, this is like, you know, cool stuff. Like, let's keep it going. I think I do that sometimes. Like that's that. Like, you know, my better half does that too. She's talked to me about many times where she's been like, yeah, why did I say that? And even though that wasn't actually the thing, it's like actually a psychological kind of like process that happens. Like we just kind of tend to do that sometimes. It's very strange. Like I do it all the time when I'll be like, someone will be talking about something. I'll be like, oh yeah, I know what that is. My better half catches me off, and she's like, do you actually know what that is? And I'm like, no, I don't. Like she sees through my bullshit. All right, let's see. Yeah, I feel like this. Yeah, yeah. And she might have not actually been like paying attention in that way. Maybe. I will guarantee you that she probably didn't actually like know that at all. Like that's just generally, I think, her nature. It's kind of like, hey, like, you know, I'll approach you with like the best in mind. All right, somebody's saying help a lot. Yeah, this is like. We might end up surrendering on this match. Oops. Yeah, this dude's just spamming the chat. Like, you gotta stop spamming the chat, man. I hit you, it's stop. Yeah, I'm like, what's happening here, man? Oh, he killed somebody. Well, that's new. Yeah, I mean... Oh, there it goes. Yeah. It's like weird, right? You're like, your mind's like, I know what you're doing. Like, why are you doing this? It's like, you just can't stop it for some reason. Then you're like, oh man. Yeah, it will make her laugh. It'll make her laugh that this is, I think that, you know, that this is something that you know, brought up to her that way. She'll appreciate it, I'm sure. Alright, I got like, we got like 12 minutes before the stream ends. So at this point, I mean, that was a pretty fast game, but I don't know if I have time just necessarily for a second one. Could always switch games. What's the favorite part? I'd say probably the favorite part about... Favorite part maybe about a few different characters. I'd say Athena's probably my main favorite just for like sheer amount of crowd control and defense. She's probably, you know, nice, good tank that you can pick whenever you need to jump into something. Bellona's probably like my best warrior, like melee class. I like that she has, you know, her kit's kind of versatile. And that's probably like among my melee folks is like tend to look for, you know, some escape abilities, things like that. Freya's probably the biggest difference because usually with Freya, I mean, you don't really have escape. You just kind of have to engage. So a lot of that, but she's probably my favorite for the ability to do melee damage and ranged magical damage. So I know that was an earful. Yeah, Freya is actually probably like I name most characters in video games after Freya, or Dax from Deep Space Nine. Yeah, right? That was cool. I know. I thought that was awesome. Yeah. Kurjan, Jedzia. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'd say at this point it's just kind of like, at this stage of things, I'm just getting ready to. Well, hell yeah, man. Gotta be. Need more, need more folks that you have in your corner. Especially these days. I feel like it's hard to even get a chance to see folks these days, right? So, gotta find ways to, especially, keep that connection going. Right? Yeah, so I'm thinking really at this point, so, I'll probably be streaming again. Probably stream again tomorrow. Usually Thursdays are some early morning streams, but Friday I'll probably be getting on around 11 a.m. Eastern time. Probably streaming at least for a little longer. I'll probably stream for like a couple hours. So that's usually my longer one. Yeah, I mean, perspective is important these days. Yeah, I feel like most folks, I feel like really after that, it was like there was a general sigh of kind of relief, right? And then meanwhile, also kind of still being like, how do I like, now what? That's my main thing. Right, we're making our ways. We're getting there. I'd say, and thinking about maybe some other things that are my favorites about folks. Oh, nice. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'd say some of the other stuff that I'm looking forward to maybe doing soon is having a couple other folks come on, do some co-streaming, game up on some things, and then talk about stuff at the same time. So that's looking forward. Got a couple folks that are lined up already pretty soon. Folks similar background, come from like, the professional side of things, but it's like, hey, how do we bridge that gap? So be looking forward to maybe doing that in the next like week or two. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's like, and then kind of thinking, I think it'll be funny to watch in the way like, you got people talking about stuff, but then at the same time, still having some fun. Like, that's what it's about. So kind of bringing that to you viewers and hopefully bringing that to more folks as time goes on. Then trying to do some variety with that as we get a little further into things. Like I'm thinking with SMITE, I'll probably be doing, like I'm doing a lot of these pieces just to try to get ready for some ranked play. And I feel like that's where really my side of things coming into like, hey, we really got to deal with being tilted in that way, because you get mad at a ranked game, can't have that like spilling over into the rest of your day. Like it's not gonna work too well. But at the same time, yeah, how do you enjoy that? So, I feel like that's gonna be like a piece that folks will get to see me like experience real time as time goes on. I really want this Lady of the Lake skin. Like I think this Lady of the Lake skin is gonna be some pretty good stuff. Right, that's what I was thinking. The other thing, I was thinking about doing some maybe just chats and then getting into, doing some other stuff with that. Like, man, but it's exclusive for 2 days. We will see. Might be back with that. Yeah, you know, I'll probably, that's the other thing I'm thinking, maybe going around switching, doing some just chats, you know, to actually talk about some things more specifically. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I've been working at this, you know, for the last like month straight of like, you know, trying to work out kinks, trying to get this like stuff together, getting the equipment and all this stuff, and then figuring out how the hell do you set this stuff up. Yeah, that took a minute. It took a lot of like turning around and being like, hey, I did this stream. You know, some of the viewers know. I'd be like, hey, I did this stream, and they're like, why is your video not on? Yeah, right, I appreciate that. Like when you were like, your mic is low, I was like, oh. You know, so that stuff helps. Let's see here. Yeah, so, you know, that'll kind of be the gist of things kind of going forward. No, that's alright. I gotta get better at remembering things myself. That's all, you're cool. But, you know, I think then, so, you know, get ready to end this stream for today. But, you know, this will kind of be, I'm hoping this will be some of the regular time going forward on Wednesdays. Probably like a 1 or 2. Some Wednesdays I might be able to do a longer one, just depending on what's going on. So might get into like some 2-hour streams on a Wednesday afternoon. So that'd be some nice things. I will make sure to let folks know about that though. Right? That's what it should be called, is Witness Wednesday. I'm gonna take that into account. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, and then I'm also on... Oh, thanks. I appreciate it, Chris. You know, you guys are always welcome. And I mean that, you know, as, you know, once the world is not in a flaming dumpster in the way, you know, then we'll find other ways to kind of do that too. So, all in due time though. But yeah, I appreciate it. And so, I will plan on seeing folks, hopefully maybe some folks tomorrow morning, and then for those of you who want to join, maybe Friday 11 a.m. Let's appreciate it. Yeah, it's like, gotta keep doing this, gotta keep getting folks involved. I mean, gotta have spaces, I think, for gamers to actually game, but also just be themselves. So, hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. You know, and then